She told her friends on speaker I love him but he's only 5 feet 10 inches. I need a 6 feet 4 inches king to match my heels. I'm just settling until someone taller comes along. I replied don't settle. Then I packed her bags and dropped her off at her 6 feet 4 inches ex's trailer park when she texted me begging to come back to my penthouse. Update 2. I sat there staring at my screen. Placeholder. Settling. Upgrade. Like I was a rental car until she could afford a better model. I pulled out my phone, started recording, got every word of what came next. She was still talking about looking at dating apps, window shopping for guys in the 6 feet 2 inches and above range. I got up, walked into the living room. She was still on speaker, still talking about how she was looking at dating apps on the side. Just window shopping, she called it. Seeing what else was out there in the 6 feet 2 inches and above range. I picked up her phone, said hey Ashley. Hey Morgan. Hey whoever else is listening, this is the 5 feet 10 inches placeholder. Just wanted you to know Christina won't be settling anymore. Then I hung up. Christina's face went white, started stammering, said it wasn't what it sounded like, that she was joking, that her friends know she exaggerates. I asked her to say it to my face, tell me right now that you weren't serious, that you don't see me as a placeholder until someone taller comes along. She couldn't, just stood there. Finally said look, you don't understand. Women have preferences. Height matters. It's biological. I said okay then don't settle. Pack your stuff. She said look. I said you heard me. You're settling. I don't want anyone settling for me. You want a 6 feet 4 inches king. Go find one. This 5 feet 10 inches placeholder is done. She started crying. Said she didn't mean it like that. That she loved me. That she was just venting to her friends. I said you were strategizing. Your word. You're using me for my penthouse while you look for someone taller. That's not venting. That's using. I went to my bedroom. Our bedroom. Started pulling her clothes out of the closet. She followed me screaming, saying I was overreacting, that all women talk like this with their friends, that I was being insecure about my height. I kept packing suitcases, bags, everything. Took me about an hour. She went from crying to angry to bargaining. Said she'd delete the dating apps she didn't even have installed yet. Said she'd never mention height again. Said she'd make it up to me. I said nothing, just packed. When I was done, I loaded everything into my car. She was still in the penthouse, saying we needed to talk about this. I said we're done talking. Get in the car. She said where are we going? I said you'll see. She got in. Probably thought I was driving her to a hotel or her parents' house. We drove for 40 minutes outside the city. She kept asking where we were going. I didn't answer, just drove. Pulled up to Riverside Trailer Park. She looked around confused. I said recognize this place. She said no. I said really? Because your ex Derek lives here. The 6 feet 4 inches king you dated before me. Remember him? You told me all about him. High school sweethearts, dated for 6 years. He was so tall and handsome. You showed me pictures. Her face changed. Said what are you doing? I said giving you what you want. You want tall. Derek is 6 feet 4 inches. You guys have history. He's single. I checked his Facebook this afternoon. Seems like a perfect match.